This is the story of a man named Brady. No, it's not. This is a song about Hoboken, New Jersey. 1/4 square mile nuclear-free zone. Bonnie lives there with her car, a Honda Civic known affectionately just as the Honda. One day, Bonnie sent her friend Ken to go get the Honda inspected. They set off in the early Saturday morning sun, off to the inspection station, and they came back with a red rejection sticker. Now, you have to understand about the Honda. She's 11 years old, and, well, many colors. She's got lips and Einstein painted on her, and dragons and burning houses and fish and polka dots and trees and just about everything you'd want on a car. The government does not like this. In New Jersey, cars are one color at a time and registered as such. The inspector told Ken this. He said, "Kid, get that registration to say multi, not white, or else paint the damn thing white. And get the horn fixed." So Ken left and beeped the horn. It worked. But the Honda was still unacceptably decorated. Bonnie decided it would be nice to have a legal registration, one that registered the Honda in her true colors, multi. So she went to the Department of Motor Vehicles, but the computers were down. So for 2 more weeks, they drove around New Jersey with that shameful red rejection sticker on the Honda. And yea, their hearts were filled with dread.
DMV.
2 weeks later, Bonnie went back to the Department of Motor Vehicles. The lines wrapped around the building and they closed before she even got near the front. So they drove around for another month, she and the Honda, and it was close to that overdue time where the New Jersey State Police pull you over and think about arresting your hippie little ass and your little hippie car and impounding your little hippie car and busting your little hippie ass and giving you a hard time. So Bonnie took drastic measures. She took the day off. Bonnie and the Honda went back to the Department of Motor Vehicles. It's in North Bergen, friends, by the way, near Dunkin' Donuts and Burger King. She and the Honda went at 9 in the morning, and Bonnie filled out the duplicate registration form and the registration correction form and the duplicate title form and address change form. Finally, at the front of the line, the DMV lady took down all the vital information from Bonnie, listened to the story from beginning about Ken taking the car and getting the red rejection sticker and the horn actually working, and said, "Well, that should be no problem, but you'll need to get a new license too. Have a seat." Now, did I ever tell you about waiting at the Division of Motor Vehicles? Everyone else waiting is miserable, or has small children with them and makes them more miserable, and or there's nothing to read at the same time. Well, there's none of those instructional posters, no magazines, no books, but there are instruction manuals for getting your 18-wheeler license. So Bonnie read one, all 60 pages, memorized, thought about applying to take the test, maybe buying a rig, driving a big powerful truck loaded with hazardous materials cross-country would be fun. Blowing cigarette smokes, blowing the horn, eating a greasy spoon, sleeping in the cab, maybe take a pet along, a chimp, and just having a wonderful old time driving on the road. But back to the DMV. They called Bonnie up to the front of the room. They took her picture, took her money, and gave her the new title, registration, and her new driver's license. Out in the parking lot, she took out the registration to show it to the Honda. Under color, it said white. Now, do you remember the man at the inspection station? And the red sticker, and the can of white paint? She turned right around and went back in, right to the front of the line, bypassing all the miserable people standing in line there for hours with their children with nothing to read except 18-wheeler instruction manuals, and went up to the DMV lady and said, "Excuse me, but this says my car is white." "Well," she said, "according to your title and our computer, it is white." "But it's not," protested Bonnie with tears in her eyes and frustration in her soul. The DMV lady asked what color the Honda indeed was. Bonnie explained the whole story from the beginning, haltingly, painfully, slowly. "Multi," the woman said, "is not an official car color in New Jersey." So, Bonnie asked, "What should I do?" "Well," the DMV lady said, "I guess you'll just have to pick a color." Should it be the red of the lips, the silver of Einstein's hair, or perhaps the blue on the burning house, or the yellow fish, or the orange polka dots, or the green trees? She couldn't decide. So Bonnie and the DMV lady went out into the parking lot to figure out what color the Honda really is. It's white. So after getting her license and a registration and everything at the DMV, Bonnie and the Honda drove to Secaucus, New Jersey to the inspection station where the aforementioned red sticker was first delivered. She showed the inspector, a younger man, her documents. She beeped the horn. She explained the story from the beginning. He smiled at Bonnie and asked her about the different pictures on the car. He liked the Carpe Diem on the trunk, and he gave the Honda a blue passing sticker.
I think they're fine.
Oh, it's noon. Oh, my God. All right. That's the whistle. You hear it?
Oh, my God, yeah.
It's right across the street. It's really a pain in the ass. Fire whistle. So, well, thanks, Carl.
Sure, thank you, Bonnie.
That's like my first official collaboration, like, out of college.
Wow, that's
really,
awesome.
Really excited.
Well, go get ready for the Ween photo.
Yeah, I will.
And have fun. Say hi to Aaron and Mick and
I will.
Chris and everyone for me, George.
Cool.
And thanks.
Thank you.